And follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates.
Welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review on Power 365 FM, your number one online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are situated in the ancient city of Ibadan. My name is Ibidapo Miracle Oluwadamilola, ably representing Adeniji Olamide. This morning, I have with me the Punch newspaper, and we'll be reviewing together this morning. Please do well to follow us on all our social media handles. We are live presently on Facebook at Power365FM, on YouTube at Power365FM, and on TikTok at Power365 Online Radio. Likewise, on web www.power365fm.com is where to listen to us and watch us live and direct. This morning, we take the headlines first and foremost. Community lament incessant kidnappers, killings, strike threat, ASU federal government meeting postponed. Tambuwal aid arraigned for defaming Sokoto government. Police arrest 97 Shetties, IMN denies killing cops. WASSC ASU NUT differs as federal government banned under 18 candidate. And on business, also, I'm able to cite this. Federal government spending exceed revenue by 225% budget. NHITI to probe 190 oil mining companies' revenues. NNPC begins natural gas export to China and Japan. Federal government intervention as cooking gas hits 1,300 per kg. Analysts project capital market rebound. SAP business leaders discuss AI innovations. African fintech partners interswitch on summit. A lot to read about this morning that we'll be reviewing together this morning. Okay, I'm able to cite this also. Why I wear my wife's dress to drive passenger That's coming from Vira Ibadan Mikra driver. Okay, the funny one. This morning, stay tuned. Coming to you now is the news in details. Welcome back. Okay, I'm able to cite this first, and I'll be taking that. Why I wear my wife's dress to drive passengers. That's coming from Vira Ibadan Mikra driver. The driver Hafiz Adediba, who went viral wearing his wife's dress while driving a popular Micra driver in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, has explained the reason behind his action. Adediba, who was seen in a viral clip wearing his wife's dress, said it was mainly because the rain drenched his clothes and the only quick fix available to him was the clothes. In an interview with a media personality Ayo Adams on Monday yesterday, the driver said that when he took the clothes, he explained to his wife that he wanted to use it in his car as she consented to that. This is not the only clothes of my wife that I have. There are about two. The first time I took the dress, it was raining heavily and all my clothes were drenched. I had no choice but to take hers since I was still interested in working that day. So now I wear the dress when it rains and put on mine when it stops. That's why it is always in my vehicle. While fitting questions on the passengers' comment about seeing him in the dress, Adediba noted that none of their comments move him because he only focuses on his mission, which is to take appreciable money home and deliver to the owner of the vehicle. It has been quite an age. I've been driving this Micra and I only seek God's favor on the job. I moved to driving when I couldn't raise funds to start the sales of tires that I learned at a tender age, he said. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that, as this is coming from a popular Micra driver. Why I wear my wife's dress viral. Ogun community lament incident, kidnappings and killing. Residents of the community in Imeko, Afon local government area of Ogun State, has expressed their anger and frustration over the recent resurgence of kidnapping and killings in the community. The resident, in a statement signed by the chairman and secretary of the community, Semil Usman Lagitan and Wale Dad Fadikpe, respectively, have made available to the correspondent media, pointed accusing figures at some criminals element among some foreigners living in the community as the brain allegedly behind the attacks. The community leaders claim that just recently these attackers killed one Kabiru Ogurinde while accompanying the police to a crime scene. They added that another resident, Eric Adekombi, who also killed about 3 days ago while trying to secure the release of a kidnapped victim. These resurgent kidnappings and killings, according to the statement, now made the people of the border community live in constant fear, unsure of when the next attack will occur. The statement partly read, in recent months, the situation in Oiwoyeketu has deteriorated rapidly. The community has become a hotbed of kidnappings, killings, and other violent acts. The perpetrators of these heinous crimes are believed to be members of the Fulani ethnic group who has taken up residence in our community. These individuals have shown no regret for human lives, attacking and hacking our people to death at the slightest provocation. The frequently used brutality of these attacks have instilled fear and anxiety among our people. It is crucial to note that Iwoyeketu is a border town, which has significantly contributed to the rising crime and violence we are experiencing. The proximity of the border has made our community vulnerable to infiltration by criminals elements who exploit the porous borders to perpetrate their heinous act. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that, as well as community lament, incessant kidnappings and killings. Strike threat. ASU federal government meeting postponed. The proposed meeting between the federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities was rescheduled for Monday till August 28. A highly placed source within the National Executive Council of ASU told our correspondent on Monday that our meeting with the federal government will now hold on August 28. The public university lecturers, following resolutions reached at the Union National Executive Council meeting held at the University of Ibadan on August 19, 2024, threatening to go on a nationwide strike over the federal government failure to honor the 2009 renegotiated agreement. ASU's demand include improvement in varsity workers, warfare, university funding, and halting the proliferation of university across the country. In response to ASU's ultimatum, the Minister of Education, Tai Mamam, noted that most of the issues of contention dated as far back as 1981. He, however, said letters of invitation has been sent to the leadership of the union and other organizations and that their grievances were being attended to. Most of the issues raised by ASU have been attended to. For instance, the issue of exit from the integrated payroll and personal information system as seen being resolved by the president. Bureaucracy is the reason for the delay in the implementation of the directive, but by the time we meet on Monday, some of these issues will be discussed and resolved. Tambua Saheed arraigned for defaming Sokoto government. The police on Monday arraigned Sheffield Turata, media aide to former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambua for allegedly defaming the Sokoto State Governor Ahmed Aliyu. Taruta was actually arraigned before a chief magistrate of Sokoto State. However, journalists were barred from covering proceedings allegedly on the border of the chief magistrate Fatih Hassan. The suspect was allegedly accused of spreading unlawful media content and was detained by the police on August 25, 2024 before his first arraignment in court on Monday. Tureta was also accused of sharing a document that indicated that the governor failed his senior secondary school examination as he scored F9 and was not capable of speaking English fluently. You can pick up a copy of that particular newspaper and read further details at Saheed arraigned for defaming Sokoto government. And lastly, on newspaper review this morning, WASCE ASU NUT defies as federal government bans under 18 candidate. The Nigerian Union of Teachers has condemned the federal government decision to ban under 18 candidates from sitting for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination and the National Examination Council, even as the Academic Staff Union of University backed the policy. The Minister of Education, Prof. Tai Mamam, announced on Channels Television Sunday Politics program that the federal government has instituted a new age policy for secondary school leaving examination, setting the minimum age at 18. Thank you so very much for joining us on Newspaper Review. Before we leave, let's quickly run through the headlines once again. Ogun community lament incessant killings and also kidnapping. Strike threat as the federal government meeting has been postponed. Waheed arraigned for defaming Sokoto government. Police arrest 97 Shetties, IMN denies killing corpse. 136 Euro-bound African migrant rescued at Spanish port. 4 died in Russian missiles drone attack on Ukraine. Thank you so very much. My name is Abida Pamiraku Oluwa Damilola. Up next is Newspaper Review in the Yoruba edition of Newspaper Review. Please keep listening to Power365 FM until we meet again. Stay out of trouble and have yourself a productive day ahead.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates.